house them and of a regular Jamaican, yeah? You see this? You see the one I dig out, so? Wanna take up the whole of the agriculture land. I wanna just casually I build houses. Wanna develop a friends them. Houses where the regular Jamaican who are getting 15,000 Jamaican dollars a week for minimum wage can buy, which is $720,000 a year. 720,000 a year. And out of that, them spend at least $1,000 a day per food. Just lunch, right? Which is basically 365,000 come out of the 720. And then for fear, you look at another 250,000 for the year. In a fear. No money not left in that. For pay a mortgage or if you come buy on a house them, on a put yourself in 19 million and 20 million and 30 million. The average Jamaican have it. So on force them, the middle class. Or the lower middle class, teachers, police and other people, and most times of them come get it, and them have to end up a suffer for 40 years, I try to pay a mortgage, where some of them have to either sell back juice at work, I sell sweet in a classroom, I have to do other ways of hustling and I beg, and I try to survive.
Hi, welcome back. It's into On The Views, and I'll soon share this video with Marvin exposing what's going on this piece of land that he's on. But before I share this video with I recently shared in a video where the Caribbean fishermen are scared for their life because of the U.S. airstrikes on the Caribbean Sea. And in recent time, there was a meeting with all the Caribbean countries, and it looked like Trinidad sell out the Caribbean countries for America, or more for say, just because them want some of them bread oil, And as them say, you never see smoke without fire, viewers. Cause before we go that still, we can read out what is here. It said Trinidad and Tobago. I'm reading from the Jamaica Observer. Trinidad and Tobago stood apart from the Caribbean community, which is CARICOM Neighbours, declining to back a regional position on key security and regional stability issues, including the growing presence of the United States military in the region. According to a statement issued by CARICOM on Saturday, heads of government met to discuss several issues on the regional agenda. The position at that meeting was not endorsed by the government of the Twin Island, which is Trinidad and Tobago. And viewers, them have a saying that you never see smoke without fire. So, after I see this, man, I said, John, I will go and make Trinidad not involved in this. And recently, we see where them I say, couple Trinidadians was killed in one of those airstrikes. I'm here wondering if it's some setup thing, because sometimes people don't watch how the world are run. Sometimes some of these things are staged, because there was a recent bombing as well, a airstrike just a day ago. And it looked like it's a everyday thing. So there's nowhere I'm here saying that persons supposed to hear about these airstrikes and they're still going out there. Remember, viewers, this is not a situation where the police officers or the Americans are going to just take you in. They're going to boop one airstrike and that's it for you. It's a life and death situation on the sea. And there's not any evidence that these gentlemen are carrying drugs, but they are getting strike. And as I'm saying, you never see smoke without fire. I was on the internet and I see this where it's a US grants Trinidad and Tobago access to Venezuelan gas. And I'm saying, okay. So this is the reason why Trinidad opted out of the CARICOM meeting. And me, I said, Jano, Trinidad sell out the Caribbean. Trinidad got buyout. I don't know the reason for this, but you can't see your Caribbean brothers' life at stake and you're opting out. You need to join with your brothers, which is CARICOM, and see how best we can sort out this situation. And this was also confirmed by Trinidad Attorney General John Jeremy. He said that he can confirm that the U.S. Treasury Department has now reinstated the permit, allowing that Port of Spain to move forward without violating American sanctions imposed on Venezuela's energy sector since 2019. The field located near Shell-operated sites of Trinidad is seen as crucial to boosting the Caribbean nation's declining gas production. But approval coming amid significant U.S. Navy presence near Venezuela as renewed debate over Washington's continued control and influence on regional energy affairs. And when I saw all of this, I was saying, damn, so when you see why Trinidad opted out of the CARICOM meeting. But leaving the thoughts on this, viewers, tell me what you think about this. But for now, I'm going to move on.
Alright, so Jamaica, this that I'm standing on is a land where them clear up that land here. This is church pen. And from the looks of it, I am hoping that whoever responsible for that piece of property with that pan, I hope for agriculture purposes that are used for. And most Jamaicans will get a job. I understand from residents over here who brought it to my attention. Them say, yo, a long time we're here, say housing scheme I come there. And we feel say a housing scheme I go there. Now let me tell you this now. We have seen enough housing schemes, and the houses them wanna get like a 2-bedroom house them and of a regular Jamaican, yeah? You see this? You see the one I dig out, sir? I wanna take up a whole of the agriculture land. I wanna just casually I build houses. I wanna develop a friends them. Houses for the regular Jamaican who are getting 15,000 Jamaican dollars a week for minimum wage can buy, which is $720,000 a year. 720,000 a year. And out of that, them spend at least $1,000 a day per food. Just lunch, right? Which is basically 365,000 come out of the 720. And then for fear, y'all look at another 250,000 for the year. In a fear. No money not left in that. For pay a mortgage or if you come buy on a house them, on a put yourself in 19 million and 20 million and 30 million. The average Jamaican have it. So on force them, the middle class, or the lower middle class, teachers, police and other people, and most times that them come get it, and them have to end up a suffer for 40 years and try to pay a mortgage, where some of them have to either sell back juice at work, or sell sweet in a classroom, have to do other ways of hustling and a beg and a try to survive in order to pay a mortgage and rent. We're asking you to create opportunities in the country. We don't want no more house. If regular Jamaicans did get this land and build upon it, they are considered squatters. Right across the length and breadth of Jamaica, everybody is squatter. But Chinaman and white people come in our country and them get land. Right now we have a Jamaican female in the US. We have a Jamaican soldier. She works for America over 20 years. The video is online. And America take away our passport. Them need to go process her. Right? And the Prime Minister can't even talk about it. We should have a country where we say, sister, come home. Come home. There are jobs here. Come and work for the Jamaica Defense Force. No, not even offer her a job. She have the experience. Maybe she should come and be the Commissioner of Police. Or be the one who lead the JDF. With her experience. We don't want them, the people there. We don't try to create opportunities for Jamaicans living outside of the US. I mean, outside of Jamaica. People who are living in the US and other parts of the world. We need to care for the people in the diaspora. We want to enjoy seeing them. I come back from plane and the Prime Minister of Jamaica, you, Andrew Holness, call big meeting, press conference. With the first plane load to come here, I talk to them need to be themselves, or they're going to meet a judge, or they're going to meet a maker. That is what you could have promised the Jamaicans who fled from Jamaica because there are no jobs here. 99% of we brain people them left here. Go work in our country and then to be ostracized, right? And be marginalized and be torn down by government officials. When will we get representation from UNO to set up Jamaica in a way where we protect the natural resources in this country and we create jobs? We make even Obama, Trump, Biden, and all of them so-called important people have to get visa for coming to Jamaica. But we can't do that because we already sell on the soul to the devil, sell out the country, full of thinking pocket, them full of money. And the rest of the country, if you suffer barely, can make it. This year, we're going to have one of the worst recession in 2025. And no hope for the youths them. Right? After me just don't talk to the youth yes, from church when the man say, my youth, not there for we, no. Not there for we, no. When you hear the young men them talk like that, what do you think them a pray? Them a pray if you go tear down people shop. Me have to give me number look while. And me give him an opportunity, me point him to XRP. Me say, take so XRP, go online. Buy XRP. And December, you call me and tell me thanks. But you know why here? Yes, me a push my cryptocurrency agenda. Yes, because it's not the only way to save the youths them. And the only way to save certain families who are suffer. And I prefer to stand in the gap right now and point people to avenues where they can make some money. Me want go in the parliament and to allness. Me want you see it. Let me show the off run country. Because the first thing the dirty constitution want to have affidavit. We can't tell you that. And we over at Up Jamaica, we have a constitution. Even Marcus Garvey movement have a constitution that is far better than the shit we want to have. That was written to us by our colonial masters who does not do it. That constitution does not do anything for the average Jamaican people. So, under FIMI regime, let me tell you what go on. Straight. Every single natural resource that is here, Jamaica is going to have majority shares in that. Bauxite, all of everything. Majority shares. And we will finally have accountability as it pertains to the country's money. Not the tune where $3 trillion is going to be unaccounted for. As a matter of fact, there shall not be any Jamaican, no Jamaican, should be without land or without a home. Land for the friggin' landless. You cannot be a citizen of Jamaican boy. You're a squatter. But when election come, you're an eligible electorate. Eligible electorate. You qualify for vote. And the Jamaicans, they say, oh no, you say, oh no. Not for uno who are like the garrison here, them want take money, and some of uno look dirty Jamaicans will get up and take money and sell out the country. Some 5,000, some 10,000. You see, uno the real problem in the country, you know. Uno the real problem in the country. Why uno not surprise them dirty thinking politician here? Why make we can't have some young people, some real voters who come on and switch the thing now, put in some people who mean the country well. Me not have to go in there, you know. Me not feel good. Although me want to, me not have to go in there. I want brand new people. Brand new people. You see them drunk with them from 1910. And them in there. Them and them Pitney. And then Grand Pitney. So all of the money stays with these drunkards in the country. We are going to revolutionize this place and it start now. Remember me tell you now.
So we reach end of this video. If you reach this far in the video and have been like this one, please to do so. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please to do so. And feel free to share your thoughts and tell me what you think. Big up on yourself.
On the views.